Okay. I just want to make sure this is all working. Wow, that YouTube delay is a lot. Okay, let me check how it is on Twitch. Is that quiet? Oh, it's because my computer volume is low. My mic sounds weird. Why does my mic sound weird? Okay, let me try playing the BGM. I realize I did not talk during that. Okay, so this is me talking. Cool, it all works. I should have probably checked all this beforehand, but I didn't. So I am pulling up the Pokemon Presents. I have not been spoiled yet. I hope I don't get spoiled at all, because I'm gonna watch it now. But I could not watch it live because of a test I had to do. That was at the exact time of the Pokemon Presents. So I literally shut off my phone, disabled YouTube watch history so it wouldn't recommend me videos. Like, I basically just did everything I could to not get spoiled. So I have no idea what's been in this Presents. And I am very excited for it. Oh, God, I feel so weird this morning. I have another test in an hour and a half. So I basically have to do this stream, watch presents, hopefully get a chance to talk about it a bit, and then immediately go to a test that I am 100% going to fail. And maybe I'll hop on stream again later tonight. But yeah, I am. Oh, let me fix my lights. I just realized the BGM hasn't been on this entire time. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix that. Because Spotify is always at max volume. But that's a bad idea. Anyway, alright, before I get into it, I do want to talk about what I expect from this sense. Definitely Legends ZA news. Actually, can I... What can I do? Can I make a tab of my expectations or something? Maybe I can. I'm gonna try to do that. But I'll do it in the reaction room, not this one. I'm gonna make it called the text box. I could have just added an existing one. So if I rename this... Yeah, no, that doesn't work. I'm just gonna make a new one. OBS is confusing. I'm also not gonna be looking at chat during the reaction because I don't want to get spoiled during the reaction. I'm gonna put that behind the video. I do this. Sure, that works. So, I think color black. I really should be more prepared to do this beforehand. So I think that there. Okay, I think there's going to be Legends ZA news. I think... What else? I think there's going to be something about Black and White. Maybe remakes. I don't know because like we're getting ZA, which tells me they want to focus on Kalos, which is so strange. I mean, I'm all for it because I love Gen 6, but like it's so weird to me that they're jumping Gen 5 when that's clearly the one that people like the most. Like, I don't know. It's strange. But yeah, they're probably gonna do now something about Black and White. I think something about the anime or Horizons. Uh, no, I don't have to make this a thing. I don't have to make this a thing. What am I doing? I'm wasting time. This is a waste of time. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna jump straight into it because I'm tired of waiting. I want to see these announcements. So, yeah. A little late? Yeah, I know it's late. I couldn't watch it live. Also, hello, person in Twitch chat. I have two chats. Yes, I know it's late. I had a test. I had a test during the time that the thing happened, so I couldn't watch it live. So now I have to watch it here. And I have avoided all spoilers, so I don't know what's been announced. I'm excited though. So I'm just gonna start. What test? Philosophy. I had a philosophy test at 9 in the morning. And I have another one in about an hour and a half. So I gotta do this. Alright. There we go. You know what I should maybe do? Oh, next week. Yeah. Tomorrow? No, it's now. I have it was today. My test, it's hype? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm excited. My test happened today though. Like I did it this morning and now I have another one literally like in an hour. Um but yeah, good luck on yours though. I'm sure you'll do fine. Tests are never that scary. When they're actually happening, they're always scarier beforehand. So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I am going to put in just a little thing that just says like I couldn't watch it live and don't spoil in chat. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Text, please. Okay. There we go. I'm ready. All is good. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully it's not so loud that I can't be heard. Hello.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
He's here!
Today, February 27th,
Just in time, I just
is
started.
Pokemon Day. This
Even
is
Sonic
the date
Kissed
the Pokemon
based.
Red and Pokemon Green games were first released in Japan, marking the beginning of the Pokemon series. It's been 29 years since the birth of Pokemon, and we've reached this milestone through the support of all you trainers around
I may
the
not
world.
respond to
Thanks to
chat
all of you,
as much during
it's
the
now
stream
possible
or
to
during the
enjoy
reaction because
Pokemon
I do
each
want to
day
talk
in a
a
variety
lot
of
about
ways.
this. I want to hear what they say.
We hope
but
to keep bringing you new experiences.
so romantic.
to
More
brighten
romantic
your
than Ash and
day-to-day
Serena.
lives with Pokemon. In today's broadcast, we'll be sharing all the latest news about Pokemon, including our newest titles. Please enjoy the presentation.
Here we go.
It's the Netflix series
Move the
Pokemon
chat.
Concierge. Taking place at the Pokemon Resort on a tropical island, the
What do you
story
mean move
follows
the chat?
Haru,
The chat
who is
is-
still finding her feet as a new concierge, and Psyduck as they grow together through their interactions with the resort's Pokemon guests. Its charm lies in the
It's
warm
too big?
visuals
Oh,
that can be
it's
achieved
covering the
only
subtitles.
through stop
Damn it.
motion animation. And new episodes
Okay,
of
it's just
Pokemon
stuff about
Concierge
Concierge.
are
I
in
don't really care
production.
about
They are
Concierge that much.
slated
I'm
for
gonna
release
just-
in September 2025. What sort of Pokemon will Haru and Psyduck welcome as guests
There we go.
next?
It is
Take a
way
first
too
look at a few
difficult
of
to
the
move the
Pokemon
chat.
they will
It
meet
is
in
so
this
much
motion
easier
test
to just
footage.
change the size
Just
of the
look at the
box.
personality and how they move. But there's more. For a limited time, the first
Move
4
my model.
episodes are available to watch on Pokemon's official YouTube channel for free. Please take this chance to watch them if you haven't been able to tune in to Pokemon Concierge yet.
There you go.
And we hope you look forward to
That's
the
the
new
best you're
episodes
getting,
as
dude.
well.
Hello, everyone.
Now
I'm
stop
Utsunobu
interrupting
from
me.
Pokemon Company. Next, we have a number of other announcements to share with you.
Okay, is this gonna be the stuff I care about? I'm not a big...
In Pokemon Go, Pokemon Go Tour Unova Global will take place on March 1st and March 2nd. This event can be enjoyed at no cost from anywhere in the world where
Okay,
Pokemon
Go
is
stuff.
available.
I'm not...
During the event, the legendary
massive on
Pokemon
Pokemon
Black
Go.
Kyurem and White Kyurem will appear in raid
I get
battles
into it
on
every now and
Palkia.
then, but I haven't
Also,
played it in a long
trainers
time.
will soon have a chance to encounter Victini and Shiny Meloetta. We'll also share promo codes for everyone to enjoy. We hope you're looking forward to the new Season 2.
Oh. Omega Ruby. Alpha Sapphire, what? You happen to second? I'll talk about it after. What the... What? Oh wait, is it Pokemon Masters? It's okay, it's Pokemon Masters. Pokemon Cafe. Again, I'm not... Thought Aura's remakes? No, I was confused. I didn't think it was gonna be remakes, I just didn't know what it was. Aura's is remakes. I thought maybe it was gonna be... I didn't know what it was. I literally had no expectations for what Aura's it would be. Okay. Is this sleep? This is sleep. I can instantly tell this is Pokemon Sleep. They're sleeping, it's Pokemon Sleep. There, yeah, it's most boring Pokemon product. I don't even know how it works. I don't know how Pokemon Sleep works. What does it do? We got... Is that... Okay, it's Suicune. I've never played Unite. I haven't either. I don't play most of... I pretty much don't play any of the... extra... like, Pokemon spin-off stuff.
Remote Stadium will be returning to ranked matches.
I pretty much just
Enjoy
play
intense battles
play
in
the mainline games.
unforgettable Remote Stadium. A new type of battle is also arriving, called First to 500. In it, a new feature called Eos technology allows you
But
to
I
do
get why.
special
I get
effects
the
when you
appeal
score
of it,
a
though.
certain number of points. Plus, look
ZA,
forward to an
I
updated
consider
map
that close
with
enough to
updated
being
wild
mainline.
Pokemon. The win condition is simple. Be the first to score 500 points.
It's not mainline, but it's close enough. Like, it is like a proper, like, game. I guess this is also a proper game, but, like, you know what I mean. Pokemon TCG. I have mixed feelings about it, this game. I play Switch exclusive, so is Unite. Unite is a Switch exclusive, I don't play that. I play games that have, like, a storyline. Unite is on mobile? Okay, are we counting fucking mobile? Mobile isn't. The mobile doesn't count. I play full games. Switch exclusive. I play like major games, not mainline, but the big ones. I play the big ones. Why are we arguing about this? We're just I don't know. I don't know. It's stupid. I should be talking about what's happening on screen, okay? EX. Mega Lucario EX. Cool, I guess. Oh, wait, they're bringing Megas back to the TCG. Wait. Oh my god. That's actually pretty sick. So they're just really just bringing back Mega Evolution. They're just, we're getting the new Gen 6 remake era. Are we getting X and Y remakes?
Next, allow me to share some news about
Okay,
the Pokemon
video game series. This is it. This is it. This is what I'm interested in.
In the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games, we're celebrating Pokemon Day with a Rotom phone case giveaway.
Cool, I'll pick it up, but like,
Along with a mass outbreak event and other in-game events to come. A mighty Meowscarada, Skeledirge, and
Oh.
Krokoval will appear in a series of Terra Raid battle events.
oh, that's fun. I like that.
And even more Pokemon are planned to appear in the future. We hope you continue to enjoy the Pokemon Scarlet
And all the
Pokemon
pseudo
Violet
legends, or like the main dragons.
games. Next, please have a look at this video.
Okay, it's the Game Boy, Nintendo Switch Online, Stadium. They're talking about Stadium? Here it comes. Oh god. Okay, you know what? I'm not looking at chat anymore. I don't want to know. Mobile. What? 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 Stadium 3? Is this actually Stadium 3? Oh my god! And it has Mega Evolution. It's got Mega Evolution, it's got Terrestrialization. Oh, this looks... I mean, I know this is not how the game is gonna look, but this looks beautiful. Champions. Oh my god. Mega versus Terra. I'm popping off for that. I'm getting that. I'm playing that for sure. Oh my god.
What you've just seen is the world's first glimpse of a new title, Pokemon Champions. This title will be focused on the Pokemon battles you know and love from core Pokemon games.
It's not me. Shut the fuck up.
Pokemon Champions will continue the tradition of pitting your skills against those of other trainers from around the world. But this time, we're aiming for these core-style battles to be enjoyed by more players than ever before. Game Freak, the developer of the core games, is carrying out the planning for this project, while development is being handled by the Pokemon Works.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
And Pokemon Champions will be coming not only to the Nintendo Switch family of systems, but to mobile devices too. You'll be able to choose how you want to play based on where you are. What's more, you can also connect with Pokemon Home.
You can use... Oh,
Thanks
that's
to this
huge.
connectivity, you won't be limited to using Pokemon you can partner up with in Pokemon Champions. You'll be able to team up with Pokemon
It's
who
just
joined you on
Stadium
your
3.
adventures in previous Pokemon games. We hope you're looking forward to battling Pokemon trainers from all corners of the world. Stay tuned for future announcements regarding the launch date of Pokemon Champions.
I'm hyped for that. Oh my god.
Next, we'd like to share some information
Pokemon
about the
Champions?
languages Pokemon series games will be available in. Mr. Tomás Cortijo, please take it away.
Yeah, I've like...
Saludos a todos desde la nueva oficina de Pokémon
Why is he
en la
Spanish?
hermosa Ciudad de México. Soy Tomás Cortijo, director regional para Latinoamérica de The Pokémon Company International. El día de hoy estoy muy feliz de anunciarles que Pokémon Champions
will be
estará
playable
disponible
in...
en
Okay,
español
so it's in
latinoamericano
Spanish.
desde el día de su lanzamiento.
Next
De
2
igual
to 3 are
forma,
mega boring.
Además de
Okay.
los 9 idiomas que los entrenadores
Don't-
y entrenadoras pueden
Leandas
Leyendas
Pokémon
ZA
ZA.
tendrá también la opción
I'm
de jugarse en español latinoamericano.
Minimizing
Esto significa
chat.
que de aquí en adelante
I don't wanna
habrá
hear.
10 idiomas disponibles para jugar. Finalmente, como ya anunciamos con anterioridad, las futuras expansiones del famoso juego de cartas
So they're
coleccionables
just
de
saying,
Pokémon
cool,
estarán
Spanish people can
también
play Pokemon. I
disponibles
don't
en español
speak
de
Spanish.
Latinoamérica. Localizar productos como Leyendas Pokémon ZA al español latinoamericano permitirá que millones de nuevos fans se unan a la comunidad global de Pokémon y se conecten con otros jugadores de formas nunca antes vistas.
Okay.
Como parte de The Pokémon Company Group, este es un claro ejemplo de nuestra
Leandas
misión
Pokémon
de unir
ZA.
al
I don't
mundo
know.
a través de Pokémon. Saber que los fans disfrutan aún más de jugar Pokémon en su idioma local
Is this-
nos
has this
permite
not been a
explorar
thing?
nuevas formas para deleitar a los
Have
jugadores
Spanish people just
de
not had
diferentes
Pokemon for the
regiones
past
y
30
mercados
years?
como Latinoamérica. Este es un momento increíble para ser fan de Pokémon, sin importar en qué parte del mundo te encuentres, por lo que no puedo esperar para unirme a todos ustedes en sus próximas aventuras.
That's for Spanish
Nos
people,
vemos
man.
pronto.
That's a pretty big L on their part, actually.
Finally, here's the latest update on Pokemon,
Pokemon
Legends
ZA.
ZA.
Wait, finally? What do you mean, finally? Okay. Lumio City. Okay, I love this. Wait, so this isn't modern day. Chikorita, Tepig, Totodile. Wait, why is it 2 Gen 2 starters? Why are 2 of them from Gen 2? This looks great though. Oh, you get to walk on the roofs? Oh, this looks great. This is not what the game is gonna look like. The game is not gonna look like this. Wait. Okay, it's just Mega Lucario. Show me a new Mega! These are all olds. Totodile's awesome. Is that AZ? Was that AZ? No, wait. Was that AZ? I don't know who those people are. That's AZ. But like older? Or is this... Wait, hold on. When is this? I mean, I guess I assumed he was gonna be in the game. But like... When is this? Was that Zygarde's asshole?
Pokemon Legends ZA is a new title in the Pokemon series. The story takes place in Lumiose City, the largest city in the Kalos region. Prism Tower stands tall at the center of this city of beautiful vistas. These days, Lumiose is undergoing a high-tech urban redevelopment plan to turn it into a city that people and Pokemon truly share. After you arrive in Lumiose City to see the sights, you'll meet 3 Pokemon, one of which will become your first partner: Chikorita, Tepig, and Totodile.
Why are 2 of them from Gen 2?
You'll
That bothers
choose one
me.
of these Pokemon to accompany you on a new journey as you get to know Lumiose City and its inhabitants.
That bothers me.
Here are some of the colorful characters you'll encounter. When you arrive in Lumiose, you'll meet a new friend and ally, either Urbane or Tawny. The hotel where you'll be staying is run
It
by
is AZ.
You'll also meet his partner, Floette. Lumiose's redevelopment is being managed by Quasartico Inc. You'll become acquainted with the company's CEO Jet and her secretary Vinny. The different people you meet will make your time in Lumiose all the richer. To help people and Pokemon coexist, the city has set up wild zones. These areas, located throughout Lumiose, give wild Pokemon habitats where they can thrive. To catch one of these wild Pokemon, aim carefully, then throw a Pokeball. If you're having a hard time catching one, have one of your Pokemon use its moves to weaken the target, making it easier to catch.
So it's a Legends game.
This game offers a style of Pokemon battling not seen in previous titles.
What?
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect. So choose your timing and positioning carefully to gain the upper hand.
Wait, I've wanted something like this for so long.
Lead your partner Pokemon through battles and dodge incoming attacks. Swap Pokemon if you need to and find the right moment to unleash a move. What's more, certain Pokemon can go beyond evolution by undergoing Mega Evolution.
Okay, yeah.
When a trainer's Keystone resonates with the Mega Stone held by their Pokemon, the Pokemon will do more than just
Can I
jump
see
shape.
a new Mega? We've
It'll
seen
unlock
all
a
these
new
before.
level of power, turning the tide of battle in its favor. As Lumiose continues its transformation into a city that belongs to both people and Pokemon, who knows what kinds of encounters and experiences will await you.
Okay, we're finding Zygarde cells again. We're finding
Pokemon
Zygarde cells again.
Legends ZA. Coming late 2025.
Hell yeah. Hello? Rotom phone? Promotion match announcement? What does that mean? What was that?
ZA is scheduled to release in late 2025. We hope everybody can wait just a little longer for their adventures in Lumiose City to begin. That concludes our announcements for today. Thank you very much for watching.
Okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me... Okay. There's a lot to unpack here. Listening to the music at the end, it's so easy to notice. What? The ending scene. Wait, hold on. Let me... It legit tells you what it is. Hold on. Let me see it again. Pay attention to the music? Okay. What the hell was that? Is that what you're telling me to pay attention to? No, that's just the Lumio City music that... Hold on. Let me hear this again. Hold on. Are you what are you talking about? Are you talking about the... So you are talking about the music that's playing when he's talking, right? Yes, okay. Yeah, it's Lumio City for sure. If you know when that music plays, you'll know the game is set. Okay, I'm literally in the middle of playing Pokemon Y. Like the time period? Okay. I'm literally in the middle of Pokemon Y, like in my own time. I will be looking out for that. You want to know what time period is? No, I'm gonna actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna um city theme. I don't want you to tell me. I want to figure it out myself. Plays near the end of the game. Hmm. Because I'm listening to that, and that just sounds like the Lumio City theme. Attach the music to the thing. Yeah, I'm gonna like keep this specific in mind. Yeah, okay. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Rotom phone. Yeah, the thing shows up. Promotion match announcement. Okay, that's Prism Tower. For sure, that's like that looks like Prism Tower. I might be, it's been so long since I played Pokemon X and Y. I'm literally like, this is my first time touching it since I was a kid. Um that is Prism Tower. Yes. Is it the stuff with Looker? Is that what you're talking about for some reason? No, yeah, I didn't think so. Like, why would that have to do with Looker? Lumio City. What happens in Lumio City? What happens to the Prism Tower? I don't remember. Did something happen to it? Hold on. Prism Tower. The core series. Okay. Hold on. Shut up, okay? What do I do in this? Yeah, I'm trying to think. The post game. The post game is just the stuff with Looker. Is it something to do with like the ancient weapon? Because I don't remember that having anything to do with Lumio City. Okay, it's not the ancient weapon. Nothing to do with ancient weapon. Okay, what the fuck are you talking about then? Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea. Telecaster message. I am the Looker Bureau. Not. What do I restore? Yveltal and Xerneas. But that's not in Lumio City. I'm trying to think of like what happens at the end of the game. None of it's in Lumio City. What happens in Lumio City then? Fucking nothing. Like, you show, it's just the big, like, set piece city. You go there, and you meet Lysander for the first time. That's where the 5th gym is. That's where Looker is. What are you talking about? Tell me what you're talking about. Tell me what you're thinking. No, the Elite Four doesn't happen in the city. The Elite Four happens at the Pokemon League. Lumio City is where the electric gym is. Okay, I want you to tell me what you think happens. Shut the fuck up, bot. Tell me near the end of that. Yeah, maybe they do. That's literally what this new game is about. They fucking said it. They're rebuilding Lumio City. They literally said that in the trailer of the game. The game is set in the future. The game is probably set in the fucking present day. Because they're working on rebuilding it. Yeah, it's after X and Y. X and Y isn't present day. X and Y was like years ago now. The present day is whatever the current game is. X and Y already happened. That's why I'm saying it's present day. Oh my god. So fucking, you're gaslighting me, saying like, oh no, it's Lumio City. This something happens in Lumio City. It's really important. That's what the music is. And it's just the fucking regular Lumio City music. It's in the future. The future is fucking now. It's not. It's in the future, as in like maybe 10 years. 10 years from X and Y, which is now. Yes, new combat. I've wanted that for so long. I'm going to turn on the BGM. Hold on. Yes, I'm super excited for the new combat. I hope it does not leak into the main game. I want this to all stay exclusive to Legends. Why? Because I want the Legends games and the mainline games to not, like, I don't want them to affect each other. I want Pokemon, and I also want Pokemon Legends. I'm greedy? No, I'm autistic, and I don't like change. And we fucking see what they do when they try to change things too much. They're separate game series. We're gonna have bad remakes now? Maybe. I want... If they're gonna do remakes... I mean, they are gonna do remakes. They always have to. I think the reason that... It baffles me that they haven't decided to do X and Y yet. Or, sorry, that they haven't decided to do Black and White yet. That they are doing X and Y instead. Like, there is... I get that there is a lot of lore for X and Y that they could cover in a Legends game, which is why it's weird to me that Legends isn't remake. I know. I fucking know that. That's why I'm saying it's weird to me that they aren't remaking Black and White, and instead they're skipping to do Legends Kalos. It's just weird. They skipping a generation, and they're not even doing remakes this time. It's just strange that they're not... They want us to forget Black and White? Why? It's the one everybody likes. It just performed poorly at the time. Maybe because Gen 10 will be Black and White 3, but why aren't we getting remakes for Gen 9? Like, why would they wait for Gen 10 for that? It just doesn't make sense. But it's what they're doing, so... Gen 10 new console, okay. And? Like, Gen 7... extended onto the Switch. The Let's Go games were Gen 7. So, like... Let's Go doesn't count. It fucking does. It's on a console. It's the weirdest thing. Yeah, it's weird. It's strange. But it's Gen 7. It's not... Like, they're not mainline. And they're not... We're probably not getting any more Let's Go games. Because... We're just probably not getting any more Let's Go games. Let's Go is Pokemon Go. Let's Go is the mechanics of Pokemon Go put into a standard RPG. Gen 2 remakes, but that's not going to happen. They're not doing more Let's Go remakes. Like, they're not doing... I doubt they're going to do remakes. Like... That's what the Legends games are for, basically. You need to see Soul Silver and Heart Gold before Black and White 2. Soul Silver and Heart Gold are remakes, though, is the thing. That's why, like, this is what, like, the Legends games do. It brings back the old generations without just rebuilding the games for, like, the third time. They remade Leaf Green and Fire Red. Yeah, Leaf Green and Fire Red are remakes. Like, those games are the remakes. You mean they made them again for Switch? Yes, they did it once, and actually no, that was a remake of Yellow. Functionally the same thing. They're remakes of Kanto, but it was a test. They were testing that. They're not going to do it again. They did it once because it's Gen 1 and they can do it's the same thing, kind of, but they're not going to do it again because it's Gen 1 and they're constantly stroking Gen 1's dick and just doing like they're not going to do it again. They did it once. If they do it a second time, then it becomes a pattern. But if they only do it once, then there's no reason to believe they'll do it again. If they remake Black and White. If they remake Black and White, then that's going to be continuing the remakes trend. The Let's Go games aren't the same. Will they remake Black and White too? Probably the first one, because the second one kind of requires the first one to exist. Maybe they'll do both. Who knows? Maybe that's why they skipped it. Maybe that's why they skipped it, because they couldn't figure it out. But it is the same gen. It's the same gen. They're both Gen 5. It's why we didn't get remakes that generation, because instead of that we got Black and White 2. It's also why we didn't get a third version, and we have not gotten a third version since then. You don't like how the game looks? Sword and Shield looks better. I think as far as 2D graphics go, it's the best that they've had. I do think as far as 3D goes, Sword and Shield did it best. Sword and Shield, Legends Arceus, they have the same graphical style. I think that's the way Pokemon should look in 3D. Because it still feels like the Pokemon art style. Scarlet and Violet just doesn't feel like Pokemon in so many ways. The art, you know, the world, the layout of the map. ZA looks like, yeah, ZA looks like it's kind of like a slight step back from Scarlet and Violet, and then just they finished the graphics. Yeah, Scarlet and Violet, I think a big part of it is just that the graphics don't look finished. They look like they forgot to include shaders and lighting and normal maps and all that stuff. All the stuff that's needed to make textures look good in a game, they just didn't have time to add them. It's not wild anymore? What do you mean? Like there's no random encounters? I think that's a good thing. Or at least like, well, actually no, I'm on the fence about it. Because it makes it hard to Nuzlocke. And what do you mean then? Oh, Pokemon are only going to be in wild zones? Yeah, but the same thing was the case in Legends Arceus. Like the Legends games are just like you have the people area and then you have the area that you go to for Pokemon. It's the same thing as Legends Arceus. It's just now they're all inside the city. The city's gonna be massive, is the thing. And that's, I think, really important. Because Lumiose City is supposed to be massive. Feels more like... How do you know that? It's not out yet. It's a city. But the whole point is that the city is populated by people and Pokemon. By the trailer, yeah, but you can't know that. They show you very select things. They didn't show the Pokemon areas that much. They barely show them. It also kind of bothers me, but like I'm gonna wait to see how they execute it because we've literally not seen what that will look like. I get it though. Like I get why that would bother someone, why that would bother you, and if it does end up being like like the Pokemon areas are super small, then yeah, I'm not gonna be a huge fan. Looks post-apocalyptic. I'm kind of. I don't know. I kind of wasn't even sure what I was looking at for a lot of it. Like which parts were the Pokemon areas, which parts were the people areas, because the whole point is to blend the Let's look at it again. I'll look at it again another time. Again, like I have a test in half an hour. I don't have time to go through and dissect this. Yeah, I'm gonna stream again later tonight though. So we'll talk about it again later. But oh yeah, and then I have a few more thoughts, but I think I am excited for it, and I'm really excited for Champions because Stadium is really fun, and I think another Stadium game or Stadium-like game was just we kind of need it. Champions or ZA? I want ZA more because I want a new proper game to play through, and you know I have Stadium and Stadium 2, and also they're both available on the Switch, so there are ways to battle without needing like the game themselves. But I am very excited for it. I do think that was a bit lackluster as far as combat is most interesting. I am very excited for the combat because I feel like the ability to I think something that has always been a thing that bothers me in turn-based combat is the inability to have control during the opponent's turn. And it's something that I really liked in Undertale that I think it does well, is that like you attack and then your opponent attacks you, but you can avoid the attacks. You can like the opponent attacks are also gameplay. And this isn't going to be like Undertale, obviously, but I didn't want them to announce Gen 10. I swear if they announced Gen 10, I was going to be actually very upset because it's too soon for Gen 10. Way too soon. At least one more year before Gen 10. But Gen 5 remakes, I really wanted them to do that. I really want remakes in the style of Sword and Shield. Because we didn't get that with BDSP. And I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of wasted potential there. But yeah, I am very excited for real-time combat. I want them to refine. I just wanted a new Chibi game would be really cool. Like in the way that Zelda did Echoes of Wisdom. You know, but that can't be a mainline thing. That kind of has to be a side thing. And I wouldn't mind if that took the place of the Let's Go games. Like I feel like if they differentiated remakes, like this is a full rebuild, like new layouts, new everything of the old games, in the way that like, you know, like if you were to put Diamond and Pearl in the Sword and Shield format, you know, we would get more expanded cities, but it would be the same plot, you know, same gym order, same map, and then like get like just straight up remake, as in like it's the same game except it's 3D, like in the way Link's Awakening is from the Game Boy to the Switch. I would not mind that at all, because then it's not like this is like the new rebuilt version. It's the original game, but it's in 3D now. That's kind of what I would like for the Chibi style. Yeah, that was BDSP. I think the main issue was that BDSP it's trying to like follow in the way that like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire did, like in the line of remakes, but it's not at all the same thing. Needed more time. It just needed to be marketed differently. If they had just said, this is just Diamond and Pearl on the Switch. This is just the Diamond and Pearl games on the Switch with different graphics. If they had just stopped it there, like with that in the marketing, because that's what the game is. But if they ended the marketing there, I think that would be fine. You know? But that's why what they have to do is people would be scared remakes would end. That's why they should have done a Sword and Shield style remake for Diamond and Pearl. In the same way that Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire were the style of X and Y. That's what I think they should have done. But if they were gonna do BDSP, they would have done Scarlet and Violet. No, because Scarlet and Violet hadn't come out yet. Scarlet and Violet wouldn't be out for another year, I think. Yeah, it would have been Sword and Shield, and that's what I wanted. I was super, and I wanted that. I wanted an X and Y remake like that too, mainly because of Lumio City. Like I wanted a proper, fully 3D Lumio City. No new megas. They didn't show any. We might get some new ones. I can't imagine they would do this whole we're bringing back Mega Evolution thing and not introduce new ones. Like that would just be stupid. This is a proper 3D Lumio City. Yes, but that's all it is. And it's so big that this could not... I just hope they went with the Arceus. Yeah, the Arceus... That's the thing. The Arceus art style is the same as the Sword and Shield art style. And that art style is exactly what I wanted Pokemon in 3D to look like. And continue looking like. Now, I think that this new art style looks better in this game than it did in Scarlet and Violet. I still am not that big of a fan of it. I think it's worse, or just too different. It's not bad, it's just different, and I don't like it. It looks like it looks like they just improved a little bit on the Scarlet and Violet art style. I don't like it. Just because it's different. It doesn't look like Pokemon. It looks fine as an art style. It just doesn't look like Pokemon. It doesn't look shit like Scarlet and Violet. Because that has nothing to do with the art style and everything to do with the graphics just not being finished. Like this is the thing. This is the difference between Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet to me. Scarlet and Violet wasn't finished. Like Sword and Shield, those were good games. People just didn't like them. People didn't receive the features they add. People didn't receive it well. But it was made correctly. It's just not what people ended up wanting. But that's a subjective thing. So the game can be fun. You didn't like Sword and Shield? Yeah, that's fine. That's an opinion though. That doesn't have anything to do with the quality of the game. The games were well made. It does its job of being a video game good. It does it correctly. Scarlet and Violet are poorly made games. They fail at doing the thing of being a game. Because it doesn't work properly. That's why it's a bad game. Not because it's not fun, and not because its mechanics aren't good. It's because the games literally were not finished. And that's why they're bad. They were fine, like, Scarlet and Violet were flawed, like, inherently, because of the fact that they just were made poorly. Sword and Shield were just not received well because it's not what people wanted. what did people want? People wanted just not that. It's just it was just the smaller things that were just like, it's not what I was expecting. It's just the people didn't like it. People didn't like the story, I think. Dynamax just seemed like a bit of a weird gimmick because it's just Pokemon but bigger. Like, why don't you like Sword and Shield? Right? Didn't like how they moved from Gen 7 to 8? Is that just your bias towards Gen 7? Gen 7 peaked? Yeah, and for me, Gen 6 peaked. I still really liked Gen 7. It's just that Gen 6 was Pokemon to me. Gen 7 is just like the next thing. Was like the next thing. Pokemon as I knew it was up to Gen 6, and then Gen 7 was just like, now it's the new thing. And Gen 7 changed a lot. I still liked it. Gen 8, I think, yeah, it's just not free, and that's the thing. That's what I think it is for most people. You know? And some people were just like, you know, this is the first home console Pokemon game. It was a bit disappointing in that, probably. I think it does a fine job. Regardless of what you think of it, I had more fun with Sword and Shield is the thing. I had more fun with it than Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield DLC, I think DLC was an incredible move. Just in general, DLC for Pokemon games is a great move. It is because it like it lets you spend more time with your Pokemon, but not just in like, you know, adding more content. Like if they do third games, then you have to start from the beginning. But it's like you have to play through the mainline game, and you have your team, and that's your team. Those are your guys. And then you finish the game. Maybe you're like, okay, well, I finished the game. You stop playing it because you don't care about like completing the Pokédex or whatever. But then like a year later, you know, the DLC drops, and now you get to go on another adventure with the same team. And that, I think, is really, really cool. Yeah, the Sword and Shield DLC were just better. Was it going to be the plot of ZA, though? I don't know, because originally I thought it was going to be about the war, and I thought it was going to be about ZA during the war. We're still going to probably get lore on that because he's in it, but the plot of ZA is going to be like the redevelopment of Lumiose City. It's going to be rebuilding it. Arceus was completing the Pokédex. I think it's going to be developing different sections of the city. That's not the plot, that's the gameplay loop. I think the gameplay loop is going to be going into the different sections of the city and developing them. Yveltal or the other guy? Xerneas, you mean? I guess. Just have Zygarde. I think they should be in it, but they should not be the main things. They should not be the main legendaries. It should be Zygarde. Because Zygarde never got a game. But they should be available to catch in some way. But Zygarde needs to be the main one. Yeah, exactly. Zygarde never got his game, and he was supposed to. And he was just in a cave. And I do remember being super hyped when I found that cave when I was a kid. But, you know, not having a Z game, kind of disappointing. Anyway, I really have to go because I have my test in literally like 20 minutes. Zygarde was there, but he didn't have a game. In Sun and Moon, he was also in X and Y. He was in X and Y. You could catch him in X and Y. He was just sitting in a cave. And you could catch him. He was just right there. He wasn't side thing. He wasn't an event. He was just in the game. Sun and Moon did it better. I guess. But that, like, if you're treating him as like an extra legendary, you have to collect. Yes, it's cool, but not when you consider him to be the third legendary. Like what Necrozma is to Solgaleo and Lunala. Anyway, I really have to go. So I'll get on stream later. Bye-bye.